Hey, John here with Superior Conversions and Outdoors. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John, and this channel is mainly about my cargo trailer camper, and I've got a few other videos on that, but it's also some adventures that I like to take by myself and some family adventures as well. 6 months ago, we took a road trip all the way out to Redding, California, and then we continued over to the ocean, to the coast, and then we went up north to go check out the Redwoods National and State Park, which that video is right here. You can check that one out. That's all about the Redwoods. Absolutely incredible. Just a fantastic, awesome trip. If you've never been there, do what you can to get out there, and if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. But that trip was a big trip. That was about a week and a half, pushing 2 weeks total for our time. We covered about 5,000 miles, 9 different states, and roughly about 80 hours in the vehicle. So there's a big video that's going to be coming for that one, but this is just a travel montage showing you from the dash cam view pretty much that entirety of the trip. So here's the route that we took when we went out there. You can see, and some of the highlights of what we hit were Bozeman, Montana. We saw a little bit of the Yellowstone National Park. We drove through the deserts of Nevada, which I've never driven before. Honestly, it was pretty cool. I liked it. There were still mountains, and I love seeing mountains. I also love driving through the desert and through those different climates, so I enjoyed it. It got to be long after a while, and it was hot, but saw some cool towns. We saw Winnemucca. And then after that, we made it out to Redding, and then we headed up the coast all the way to Trinidad area in Humboldt County. Absolutely beautiful up there. And then on the way back, we swung through Tahoe. We got to check that out. That was really neat. That was a cool area. Saw Lake Tahoe. That was fun. And then we went into Salt Lake City, visited some friends, up to Custer, visited some friends, and then the final leg of the trip back up to northeastern Minnesota. So this is just a travel montage. I am working on putting the entirety of our trip together. So that is coming. That's going to be a bigger video, bigger series. But I don't know. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of taste of summer. And I don't know about you, but I love driving. I love taking road trips. And this is just a little sneak peek of our bigger trip that's to come. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Stick around to the end of the video because I got some updates about what I'm doing and what we're gonna have coming on the channel here shortly. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you after the road trip montage. Let's go!
Just checking on Winnemucca. Winnemucca.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that travel montage and you had fun coming on the trip and seeing, well, that was my perspective for pretty much that entirety of the trip. There was a few times where I had my wife drive, but for the most of the time, I was behind the wheel, just kind of cruising, having fun, and seeing a lot of awesome sights. So that was that, and now I've got an update for you guys. As you see behind me here, I got the cargo trailer camper. It's a little bit covered in snow right now. In about 2 weeks, I'm taking this camper all the way out to California again. I'm going solo, so my plan is take about 4 days of driving to get out west, and I'm going to stay in this on the road trip, and then I'm actually going to stay in this while I'm out in California while I'm doing some work out there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's going to be kind of cool. It hasn't sold yet, and that's all right. And I told myself if it doesn't sell, well, then I got to do something with it. So why not take a trip in it out to California, live in it for a while, and we're going to give this thing a very, very thorough test run. I'm going to see what really works and what doesn't work. And I'll let you guys know as well, because a lot of you are here because of these. And I'm excited. I haven't really done anything with this. I was hoping to take some winter trips. But yeah, I mean, life just got really busy. I haven't posted a video on the channel here for about 4 weeks. Been really busy doing a bunch of bathroom remodels, lots of work, which has been good because with my back, I hadn't been working, so I'm thankful for the work. But I wanted to take some winter camping in that, and I haven't been able to. Maybe I'll try and do it before I leave here in a couple of weeks, get it out, kind of get some of the kinks out of it, make sure everything's good. Well, I do have one issue. My water heater. I just did a dumb mistake. We had an early thaw, or we had an early freeze up here, and everything, all my water froze. I didn't have a chance to empty it out, winterize it. So I waited until we had a day forecasted. Well, a few days we were going to be up in the 40s again. So I was like, all right, wait. All right, I'll wait, let everything kind of thaw out, and we'll go from there. But the water in the actual water heater, there's some copper lines that are connected right to the compressor, the unit, and everything. And that burst on me. So my water heater is not working right now. And I'm pretty sure that I have to do a whole unit swap. I don't think there's a way to just fix that little pipe, because it's only like, it's like a 4-inch pipe, but it's a U shape. And it's copper. I just don't think there's any way I can actually replace that. So my plan is to do a full swap, and that'll be in the video as well as this part of the series, because I want to be staying in it. And once I get out of the Midwest a little bit on the road trip, I'm going to be utilizing that outdoor shower. And even if we got some colder nights where it's down in the 40s and 50s, I'd really like to have hot water. So stay tuned for a video about how to swap out a water heater on your cargo trailer camper if you let it freeze. Yep, that happened. Anyways, that's just a little bit of an update. Stuff to look forward to. I'm excited. I'm ready to do something with the camper. I'm very hopeful that when I get out to California, I might be able to sell it. I actually, crazy enough, I posted it on a Facebook group, and a lady who used to live in Wisconsin now lives out in Sacramento, which is just a couple hours from where I'm going, but I could almost drive through there on the way out. She's interested in it. So I told her, I said, you know what? I'm going to be out in California here in a few weeks. I said, if it hasn't sold yet, I'll come out there and I'll show it to you in person. You can walk through it. And she's also interested in maybe having her own built if this doesn't fit what she's looking for. So I thought that was kind of cool. You know, that's part of what I wanted this one to be, was a model to show people what cargo trailer conversions are and how to get started with them and what you can do with them. So I'm excited. I'm hopeful about that. We'll see how that all pans out. I got to get packed. I got to get a road trip itinerary ready. I got some prepping to do. Maybe I'll bring you guys in on that on one of these other videos. But that's the update for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the travel montage. and I hope you're excited to see the road trip happen with this. I'm a little nervous. I'm always getting nervous pulling trailers, especially on long distances that something can or will go wrong. Which I've got another one here. It's an 8.5 by 20 enclosed trailer. Not going to be a camper, but that actually pretty much has our life in it right now because we currently don't have a house. We're living with my in-laws, with my wife's parents, and that's our storage unit. All of our life is in that. And I had a doozy of a time bringing that back from North Carolina with a broken leaf spring, which that's another video that I need to put together. So, well, that's it. There's the update. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, God bless, and we'll see ya on the next adventure. Bye.